Power of God, chapter 643 was crazy. We start off with Gustang'S staring down Tremire's soul-eating abomination. And while he's watching it, he's noticing that these souls are crying. These souls ain't having a good time right now, not one bit. And shortly after that, Tremire attacks him with his giant soul-eating beast. And Gustang blocks it, no problem. I ain't gonna lie. Gustang be having some aura when he do shit now. Tremire is like, yeah, watch this. And creates these crazy Shinsu green orbs. It looks tough. Like, just look at this shot right here. You see Gustang at the bottom just standing in front of this abomination with no emotion at all. And then he powers up his staff that he got from Big Daddy V. And, hits him with a flying Raijin and teleports right above Tremire. But Tremire grabs it too, no problem. Like, yo, I noticed you, G. You ain't really stepping on me out here. But when Tremire grabbed that pole, pause, no diddy. Gustang is like, yeah, you remember what happens when you touch this, right? Anybody who has heavy sins is gonna get burned. Oh, and it got Tremire a little bit. It zapped him a little bit. Then he proceeds to smack this shit out of Tremire's abomination once again. But Tremire wasn't having that. The spirits that his abomination absorbed all decided to hit that nigga with a tailed beast bomb. And do you see what they did? God damn! Can we also appreciate the art that is going on right now? SIU is cooking. But it doesn't full on hit Gustang yet. Gustang has a barrier up and he's blocking and deflecting a good chunk of this. And while he's blocking this, he's having a conversation with himself in his head. He's realizing and accepting the fact that Tremire is no longer his friend. And goes on to say that he is the every embodiment of evil. And he says that must burn away with this world. And with this, you can really tell that it kind of pains him that he has to fight his best friend. Or at least one of his best friends. And then we also see this purple flame start to come into the fold. Then Tremire does something crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all remember that Shinsu technique that he used to rip dimensions? He's turning it into an attack. And he's turning multiple of them into an attack. This is pure Shinsu right here. At this point, I don't know what we scale this to. I didn't realize he was this broken, this cracked. And the move is called Tremire's Shinsu Control, Spirit of Evil. That's a crazy ass name. And it's destroying and burning up everything it touches. It's almost like he's using black holes. This shit is scary as hell, I ain't gonna lie. And then he throws it all at Gustang. And Gustang is taking some damage here, I ain't gonna lie. He looks like he might be cooked. But what can I say? Gustang got that resolve. He told himself, don't hesitate. And then that purple flame that we were talking about starts coming into the fold. And it starts encompassing everything that Tremire created. And then it burst everywhere. And I ain't gonna lie, and Tremire is right in the middle of that. He's looking tough in these purple flames. And his resolve deepens. And he says, I have to survive this because the devil in front of me must and will get burned. Tremire notices these flames. And he asks Gustang, how are you producing these flames? How are you producing Blossom's flames? And we all know that Gustang was married to Blossom at one point in time. And he goes to say, yeah, after that day, we all know that Blossom sealed her flames away. But he said, but before she sealed it all away, she sealed a little part of that flame inside me. And he said, I was asked to use it to protect someone that I love. But he said, when that moment finally came, I couldn't use it. And I should have. And he said, I was under the illusion that maintaining the world that we created was more important than protecting my own daughter. And the person that was disappointed in me never returned. So basically in this point, we're seeing that Gustang has deep regret for not doing what he should have did a long time ago. And he himself thought he didn't have the power anymore. And he was surprised that it actually came into effect right now. But Tremire is shook right now. He said that flame is so powerful that it burns even invisible things. Basically like space and time. Shit that he's splitting right now. Even his Shinsu control skill is on the chopping block to being burned by it. That's how strong Blossom's flames are. And it was stated that these flames are the most destructive flames in the entire tower. But we do find out that since this isn't the entirety of Blossom's flames, this is only a smaller version of it. And he thinks he can withstand it if he stalls it out long enough. So what does he do? He uses his giant abomination as a meat shield. Because if he can stall out this flame, he knows he has Gustang in the bag. But Gustang's like, oh, we're gonna find out, G. Because I got this shit on me right now. And this pic right here is just screams aura. Can we agree? Look at that shit. That shit is tough. That shit is tough. And he launches this crazy ass fire beam from his pole. Pause. And then as this is going on, we get a flashback to them when they were younger, when they were first climbing the tower. And he says, yo, I think me and you are going to get along really nicely. And he's like, why? He was like, you don't like humans and I don't like humans. I like books and you like animals. So I feel like that's a 90% chance that me and you are going to get along. And then we go back to the panel of Gustang just obliterating Tremire's beast. Like it's about to destroy it. It's about to hit Tremere. And like he's already bracing for impact right here because he knows like, dang, I don't think my homie gonna withstand this one. But right as that is happening, look who breaks out of Lusic's spell. Our boy Urich. And he gets straight to business and he launches one of his attacks and just blasts that thing. And destroys Gustang's flame, which is crazy, and also destroys Tremire's beast, which is crazy as well. And he tells them, quit fighting while I'm still talking nicely. That boy, Urich, is a monster. He has so much aura.